Hey, how's everyone doing? What's up? Welcome. Yo, yo. Hey now. What's up, you guys? Oh, it's good to see you. It's very good to see you. Just hanging out. What are you guys up to? Where are you listening from? Let me know. I've got something very special in store for you today. If you stick around, got a very, very special guest, like obscenely special guest, who's on the horizon for the day. And we might do some music making if you want. That would be nice. Oh, yeah, Elise is here. What's up, Elise? It's good to see you. Ace. Oh, you guys are fantastic. Ireland, see Nashville. All sorts of people tuning from Poland. Wow, nice. Mega. From Istanbul. Oh, Finny's here. What's up, Finny? Fair enough. From the Maldives, so that's a long way away. Thailand. Hey, superb. Hey, oh, everyone's coming in. Uruguay, Virginia, wowza. This is fantastic. Hello, see, Jose's here. Hey, there. Ecuador, Italy. Wow, nice. Adam's here. What's up, Adam? Connor's here. All my mates, all my buddies. This is wonderful. Very nice indeed. Swaziland. Wow, I've never been there. That'd be cool. East Finchley, Jose. Ah, it's very nice. Never been there either. Panama, South London. It's fair enough. Cool. Finland, Norway, checking in. It's crazy how far away you guys are, but we're all hanging on the same little screen. It's wonderful. If you're just joining, welcome. Tanya's here. Hey, if you're just tuning in, we've got some music in store, some very, very special music from an extraordinarily special guest, which is nice. And so just stick around, stay tuned, and will my hair upwards. That's what I try and do. Ukraine, Belarus, Nevada. Cool. This is amazing. Buenos Aires. Oh, I miss Buenos Aires. The energy in Buenos Aires is unlike any other energy in the world. Costa Rica. Texas. Brilliant. Oh, love your new release. That's very kind of you. Thank you. And in fact, the special guest today is related to the song that just came out. It's just a little secret. So stick around for just one moment longer and you will see very soon. Porto, beautiful. How are you guys? Are you feeling good today? What's the weather? Is the weather good? Love from India. Superb. Cool. Oh, España. Florida. Tennessee. Extraordinary. Well, I'm in London, and let me tell you right now, the weather is very nice. It's been rather sunny and warm, which is actually amazing. It's inconvenient that we should be staying indoors because outdoors beckons. You know how that is? Yeah. It's a nice chord, isn't it? Anyway, stay tuned. We've got the special guest will be incoming quite soon. Overcast in Liverpool, but our spirits are high. Brilliant. Wow. Cloudy in Canada right now. Clara's here. What's up, Clara? It's nice to see everybody. It really is. It's very nice to see everybody. You know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the one. Incredibly special guest.
Those chords are crazy, bro.
Hey, now I'm just
like the last few chords you played.
Yeah. What's good, bro? It's good to see you.
You know what up, bro? How you feeling?
Hey, you know what up. So if you guys in the comments,
all I need is out, bro.
Oh yeah, man!
The greatest song on the planet right now.
I believe it. It's been such a crazy 2 days. I mean, yeah. Like, you know this because you put out music all the time, but man, dropping a song is like it's a weird feeling, right? It's like you have to let something go.
Yeah, man.
Like, but when you believe in it, it's like it's a wicked feeling.
Man, that song right there was such a challenge, and I loved every bit of it.
I feel it. I'll never forget that video that you sent me, because you sent me a video of you listening back to what you'd recorded on the song. Because I said,
Yeah,
like, do whatever you want to do, open canvas.
yeah.
And this video is just like, it's like the fuckest video I've ever seen and will ever see. Like, just so much energy and so much love you put into it. It's just incredible. And you
Man,
said,
there's so much love you put into it, bro. I'm like,
bro.
this guy right here is an alien. For real.
I mean, it's nice to.
You're literally the best on the planet, bro. I'm not even gonna cap you.
That's very nice of you. I mean, you are one of a kind, and I don't think people realize how deep you go, bro. It's like I sent you those chords, and you heard all of them. You heard all of them, and it's insane. Like all these runs you were doing, and that were crossing over keys and stuff. It's
Man,
all over it, and it's just insane. I was lost for words, and I'm so stoked you're on the song. It's just, it feels like exactly the right thing for that song needed. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the opportunity, my brother.
Brother, I'm forever in your debt. I was trying to think of when we first met, because I remember that you came to the show in LA that one time.
Yeah.
Which was super fun.
I'm trying to think how I fucking discovered you, bro.
Yeah.
I think it was through my engineer, Andy, or through D-Mal. And then we heard you were coming into town, so I had to pull up, and it was love, man. Like, y'all had me kicking it with Quincy Jones, and
for sure.
who else was right there in the section? It was crazy in the section.
And Tori was there?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah. Guys in the booth, and it's freaking out. There's all these amazing people in the room. There was like from like classical composers to like rock star legends to singers and stuff. It was
like Hans Zimmer and shit. I was like, whoa.
crazy.
Yo, how did you meet Quincy?
That's a good question. I met Quincy because I did a video online of a Stevie tune called "Don't You Worry About a Thing."
Yeah.
And I made it in this exact room, bro, in that chair over there. I sat.
Wow.
I was about 18, and I harmonized it to this crazy chords and stuff. And I didn't think too much about it. I was so interested in harmony. I just wanted to make an experiment, and I released it in the world. And then Quincy found it. I don't know how, but the universe works in weird ways sometimes. But I got an email in my inbox. It's like Quincy Jones, and I just thought someone was just messing me around. I was like, nope, that's not happening. But it turns out it was, and so then we met on Skype, and he was like, "Man, where do you get those chords?" And I was like, "Quincy, from you, bro. Like, what am I gonna, what can I say?" And so that's what happened, and we started to hang out, and he was, he was kind of like a.
He came out there to London.
He didn't know. I went to meet him in Switzerland, in Montreux. Have you been to Montreux, the Montreux Jazz Festival?
Yeah, I went 1 year.
It's a special
Insane.
place. Insane.
Yeah.
And Quincy right there is like, he's like the magnet of all magnets. Everyone wants to hang with Q. So he will, like, anywhere he walks, there's people just like chasing him around on scooters. And
yeah.
Stuff. It was wild. That was my first trip away from home, like on my own, like without my family. I was 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I was blown away by the whole thing. It was wild, And then since then we hang out whenever we're in the same city, in LA, or if he comes to London or whatever, and I'm super honored. He's just the greatest. He's the greatest
for sure.
Live, probably, right?
Factual, bro, for sure.
Factual, yeah. And I remember we were all hanging out at that show together at El Rey, and it was a massive hang. It was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
one of the greatest nights for sure.
He loves you, dude. I mean, he sees you as a great for sure, and it's because you're so committed to this. You're always on the edge of what you're doing, and people
That's
don't.
An honor, bro.
People
sure,
don't take the edge because it's safest to be in the middle, right? But you're always pushing, you're always grinding, you always want to do the fresh thing, you always want to take a risk, and it's so inspiring for me. Honestly, it's incredible.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, and congrats to everything that's been happening to you, and much more success, much more life, my brother.
Hey, my brother, that means a lot. Would you like to sing a song?
Yeah. We might as well. Ain't we Jacob and Ty?
Yeah. Yeah. All we're missing is Mahalia, but Mahalia is not
I
really
know.
a three-way. We were just saying it's a shame we can't do a three-way.
Let's do a classic or something. Pick a classic. Just
Let's
start
do it.
playing something.
All right, let's do it.
I'll join right in.
So Bill Withers passed away a couple of weeks ago, right? An absolute timeless legend. And I love Lean on Me. If you're down for Lean on Me,
Yeah.
I'm down for Lean on Me.
Let's do it.
All right. What do we do in F? Because I'm down for F today. It's the F kind of day, you know what I'm saying? So why don't I start it and then you can carry on in the chorus or something, yeah?
Let's get it.
Hey. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that always tomorrow. Lean
on me when you're not strong.
Hey.
And I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Oh yeah. Please swallow your pride. If there's a thing you need tomorrow, for it no one can feel yours of your fear. You won't let show. Lean on me, say.
Lean on when you're not strong. I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Yeah, you just go
on me, brother. When you need a hand, we all need somebody to lean on. Might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Lean on me.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long, 'cause I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Somebody to lean on, see it again now. Somebody
to lean on. Somebody to lean on.
Hey, anybody. Woo! Somebody.
Let's go. That was beautiful, bro.
Hey, Lino. That was a vibe.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, indeed. Dude, thanks for doing that with me. That was amazing.
Much love, man. It
Your
was an honor,
ears.
my
I
boy.
don't know where you get your ears from. It's insane.
Man, look who's talking.
It's beautiful. Ty, thank you, my brother. I'll see you soon. Lots of
Love,
love.
bro. For sure, for sure.
See you later. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah.
Hey, he's gone. That was fun. That was cool. Thanks for sticking around for that. That was good vibes. Mr. Dollar Sign, man, he's a bit of a titan, that guy, and his tastes are super broad, which I love so much. He's just wild. He's a wild guy, and I'm so that the song is out. Thank you to everyone who's checked out the song and given it some love and some attention. It's crazy and surreal that it's out in the world, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Well, seeing as you're all here, you want to do a very, very quick Q&A or something for like 10 minutes? Because I see that there are some questions in the question thing. So let's have a quick chat. Just a debrief. Here's a question here from A Cherry Ready. The question is, baby love Ty Dolla. And I have to say I agree wholeheartedly with this. I love Ty Dolla Sign too. It's not just baby. It's Jacob at the same time. So there you go. And here's another question here from Richelina Musikinia, which is quite a nice sort of rhyme structure username. And the question is ants. And the answer is sometimes, sometimes. But there are times. There are times without. So then there's time for just a couple more questions if you guys have them. I'm just having a look. Here's one here. It's from Cipalone. The question is ciao, and I have the same response. Ciao, what is up? It's good to see you. Thank you for the question. I appreciate that. And here's a question that I received last time we did one of these. I don't think I have a tea bag to suck today. I apologize, but I appreciate the question nonetheless and keep it coming. Oh, it's from Lawrence. What's up, Lawrence? Good to see you. Okay, excellent work. Cool. What else have we got? Hey? Huh? Can we have a room tour? You guys want a quick room tour? All right then. Well, we can do a room tour. Here's the door. That's how I get to your house, through this door. This is the door handle. This is the real world outside, and you walk in the door, right? First thing you see is this shelf here, and on this shelf you've got a few different things. You've got Logic Pro cables, USB cables, an old looping machine, a few melodicas. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 melodicas. That's a long story. There's a working reel-to-reel player, a reel-to-reel player that belonged to my grandfather, which is a good vibe. Trillion and Keyscape, which I use a lot. These are old Apple speakers, just ordinary Apple speakers that my friend Brian designed with some lights in them at the bottom. And so those are nice colors, and I appreciate those very much. Here are my 2 Udu drums. My gorgeous Udu drums, which I like very much. Some little bells here. Also, another melodica, a nice friendly halved crystal. It's got some old lamps which make nice sounds and small little things. So the cables down here and boxes with sort of old headphones and microphones in them and stuff like that. Over here we have my Grammys, which I like, and then I have, here's a vinyl which you can buy a vinyl if you want to, but Jesse Volume 2 is there. Jesse Volume 1 is somewhere too. It's down here. Yay, cool. And this is my wallet, so with my sunglasses on it. You know what I'm saying? And then this is my Gumbri, which is from Morocco. And I was gifted this by the mighty Hamid El Kasri, who's a Gnawa legend, an incredible human being. And so it's a beautiful bass instrument from Morocco. Here's a radio, which I like to play with sometimes. And here, this MIDI keyboard is the MIDI keyboard I made the whole of In My Room using. It's a good vibe. Well, Ty Dolla Sign's still here. Ty, bro, what's up? We should go live sometime. Yeah, and then this is my piano with some Bach on it, J.S. Bach. I'm into Bach, massive legend, huge, ridiculous legend, obscene. There's an Indian bell. Actually, the other Indian bell's here. It's about time they got reunited. And in this book is all of my harmonic knowledge. I'm not going to open it. And then I have some drums over here, splashes here, a different flavour. Cup chime, it's a crash. And my favourite one is this flat ride here. Just like a massive whoosh, you know? It's pretty sweet. And then yeah, I've got Shawn Mendes is here. What's up, Shawn Mendes? Hey, Shawn Mendes, if you are still here, then let's play a song together. Let's see if he's still here. But while we're waiting for Shawn Mendes, Tom's popcorn snare. I've got a massive sort of low snare drum with one of these thick skins with like a hydro bubble in it, you know. And if I turn on the snare, it goes like, because everyone needs like a, you know what I'm saying. So that's what that's for. And over here we got hi-hat. So this is the sort of drum area, which are like wind chimes, like this. And then there's this guy, who's a guitar, and he belongs in the guitars family, who live up here. So there's guitars there. And up here we got the basses and the electric guitars, the sort of electric zone up here. And down here we've got my beat seat, which I really love. It's a fantastic little box drum. And my other box drum is over here with my hang on it. I forgot to mention the hang. A lot of these things were things that I was sort of gifted by lovely people in my life. They would give me something, and this is one of those examples. I was in Russia one time. Russia. Anyone here from Russia? And yeah, so I was in Russia and I played a show. It was my last ever one-man show, in fact. And at the end of the gig, I went to meet some fans at the side of the stage, which was really great. And I got lobbed a package. You know, sometimes you're lobbed packages in your life, and it was like, and I was like, whoa, what's this? You could have knocked me out. And then he was like, it's a hang, and then he ran away. And it was it was crazy, because I've always been obsessed with this instrument. It's, you know, like, this isn't exactly a hang. In fact, it's almost like a tongue drum, a rav vast tongue drum. And I brought it back home from all the way from Russia. And when it went through the airport security, you know how you have to put all your bags through the airport security thingy. It was wild. It came out as this orb, like blue orb with these 8 divisions, and the guy's face who was scanning it was just like, that was his face, and it was crazy looking. Anyway, it made it back in one piece, and it's actually on Make Me Cry. If you listen carefully on Make Me Cry, dum, 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 it's the hang. The hang is playing on that song. I call him a hang. So yeah, so that's that one. And where were we? What were we talking about? So Harpeggi's here, and I like the Harpeggi. And it's my nice hanging here too. And this is in my room, which is the album I made in this room a few years ago. Ty is still here, bro. It's so good. Pandero, this guy, is one of a few panderos. This is the sort of little objects area. And there's a few things like this. I nicked this from the Grammys. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. But it's like it's one of those flame, like a little like flame thing. And like, you know, the Grammys is a really weird place to spend time. And sometimes, there you go. And so because I'm like an introvert and also a bit weird, I like had to find something that was like, made me feel like I was human with the Grammys and not like an alien. So so I took one of the little candles from one of the ceremonies, and I kept it in my pocket for the whole day. In fact, I kept these two here. And for the whole day, I would just go, just to like keep myself sane. And then we ended up partying late into the night, and I had these little candles in my pocket. And one of them's run out of battery now, but this one here, that one's out, I think. But this one still works, which I like. And if you've watched my Shure video that I made with Shure equipment recently for It Don't Matter, then you'll see I actually sampled it in that song sounds really nice. It's a nice sounding thing. But anyway, yeah, I was saying about the pandeiro. I was gifted this lovely pandeiro by my good friend Bernardo, who's from Rio in Brazil. This one I bought when I was about 17. I saved up for this one because I wanted a pandeiro. And in here, there's all sorts of other trinkets and things. This is a gift I was given by a fan in India. Like that, which is gorgeous. Oh, it's wonderful. I did these 2 incredible shows in Mumbai at the end of last year, and they were some of the greatest shows I've ever done. And if you were there, then you know that it was magical. It was something magical was happening in the room. But I got given this at the end of the show, and it was something that made me very glad, very happy. I was very grateful for it. And back here we have some auto harps. It's been a while since I tuned this. You know, I often tune it to my own chords that I like. That's like one kind of thing I do to calm myself down, is give my auto harp a tune. And behind here is this percussion instrument, and I've actually forgotten its name, but it comes from Reunion Island near Madagascar, and it goes. It's really, really loud, and so I love that thing. And this thing I brought quite recently from a charity shop for like £5, and it doesn't sound that great, but I love the way its shape. And often the things that sound the least interesting can be put to the best use. So that's why I have that. Spoons. A lot of you guys know I like spoons as a hi-hat equivalent. Moving here, we have the Matroxes, which run my camera system, which is up here. That's the room camera. And that's the keys camera, which points to the keys. And then my face camera is behind. And so yeah, all this setup controls the video system, which is really nice. And then I have my screen, as many of you guys have met this screen before. And so this is where I sit and look all day long. I look at the screen and the keys, and I walk around the room and try and find sounds that would be appropriate. Obviously, dirty clothes on the floor, because I'm human. Got my erasers here for big mistakes. There's actually a few of them. I love them. And so this is the vibe. And if you're on my last live stream, you know that these guys are called Keys, K-I-I, Key 3s, the speakers. And they're very, very, very special, and I love them very much. That is the time, 8:30. And so yeah, we've almost finished our room tour as per requested. But here is a double bass, which I like a lot. Here is some equipment that I haven't opened yet. This is one of my Sanlelis, which is not quite in tune today, but I was gifted this beautiful instrument by Kaori in Japan, in Tokyo, and it's gorgeous, and I'm very, very grateful for it. It's actually fully waterproof as well, which I love. Very handy. And then we got mandolin and U-bass here, and charango, and that was a gift from my touring crew. One time I was I think it was in Santiago, Chile, or it might have been Buenos Aires, but I think it was Chile, and they gifted me a charango, and I really like this one. In fact, I'll do you a little jingle, because I like doing charango jingles. Let's see this vibe. You can just sort of happily sit and do this for a long periods of time. That idea became the song Sky Above, the end of the song Sky Above. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna sing the song. That was the basis of the idea. Sometimes an instrument can just give you a good idea. So that's that one. Other things, little spike guitar here, and this is a baklamadaki from Greece. Up there is another instrument, like a fretless guitar I was given in Japan, which I really like a lot. To my delight and surprise, I had to transport that home to London. Acoustic bass, which I like a lot, and my bouzouki, and then a few other strummy things over there. So that's kind of the end of my bass amp here, and some cymbals. So that's kind of the end of the room tour. But it's really a special room. I do love it, and I grew up in this room really as a child. So it's a very trusting room. It's very reassuring to spend time in it. I'm really lucky to have it, especially in quarantine, because I can just hang around and chill. It feels good. Anyway, that's the end of the room tour, and I'm going to answer one more question, and then I'll let you continue with your day, if you'd like to. Are you planning on cutting your hair? Yeah, probably at some point. It's quite long, isn't it? Quite long. Slept on the floorboards. I have slept on the floorboards, and some of my friends have too. They've come over and slept on the floorboards, which is nice. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm trying to choose another official question here. Well, here's another room related question. Is my room soundproof? The answer is no, but it is a little bit isolated, which is nice. Like it's not like a studio. It's like a room, but there's a double door and also double window there, and up here as well. There's a double glazing. So I'm not like the world's most inconsiderate man, which I would be if it wasn't. But really, I have just very, very patient family and very patient neighbors. So much credit to those guys. Credit where it's due. That's the vibe. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Oh, it looks like Nikki's here. Nikki, would you like to sing a song? That might be a nice way to complete this little sesh. Hey.
I really was not expecting you to accept it. I look like garbage.
I just saw your thing. Oh, it's so nice to see you. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm really not too bad. I'm not too bad at all. It's a weird period of time, to be honest, but it's not make things out of it,
Yes. I liked your room tour.
Very much. I appreciate that. Do you want to give us a very quick room tour of where you are, and then maybe we can sing a song?
Yeah. Well, I just walked into my little space. It's nowhere near as exciting as yours, but I have an 100-year-old piano.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow.
Got a little keyboard. I was painting before. And I got my picture of Rod.
Beautiful.
And actually an Altoids box that was his.
Really, I love Altoids and I love Rod. That's two things I love.
That's pretty much my
amazing
space.
What a zone. I was talking to some friends of mine who are musicians but who don't have access to their musical instruments at this time, which blew my mind. It's crazy.
Really, it's hard not to take it. We can't take it for granted that we have everything here.
You can't at all. But since I have a piano, would you like to sing one day?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'd like to sing one day.
Let's see. I don't know. Will the timing be okay? Like,
yeah.
Is there a lag?
The time will be okay. I have a psychological fix for it.
Oh, you literally do that in real time?
Yeah, I do it in my head. I figure it out.
Of course you do. I feel like I need to be wearing a hat.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, should I leave my hat on or should I take it off?
I think you should leave it on. I wish I had one handy. I have one in my room, but I don't want to.
I understand.
Time to go find it,
I understand completely. So do you want to quickly tell the story of this song, because it's a really special story, and then we should play the song.
Okay. Well, actually, we wrote this, I think, the first day that we met, right?
I think it was.
That's crazy that we came up with this that day.
I know, isn't it? It's wild.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, we actually wrote this at Rod's house on his piano. Rod introduced us, which is so strange if you think about it, because we had so many mutual friends at that point, and like of all people, Rod was the one to make the introduction.
I know. So if you're in the comments, some people are asking, Rod, who's Rod? And the answer is Rod Temperton. And Rod Temperton is, Rod Temperton is just one of the greatest human beings ever to have lived.
And probably my favorite songwriter of all time. If anyone doesn't know, Rod isn't the sheepdog. No, Rod is the man next to the sheepdog in that picture. So
yeah, right.
No, he wrote Thriller, Off the Wall, Rock With You, Always and Forever, all of Heatwave's biggest hits like Groove Line, Boogie. I mean, I think pretty much all of Heatwave's catalog.
Boogie Nights, yeah, all the classics.
Boogie Nights. So Star of a Story, which was sampled on a ton of, I think it was sampled on a Tribe Called Quest. They used that really cool track actually. But anyway, yeah, just an absolute beast of a songwriter and the best guy ever.
And the best guy ever. I was going to say, just the best guy ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have such lovely memories of that visit to Rod's house, because that was the only time I ever went there. And yeah, we hung out. Yeah, that was my time there with the trampoline.
Wow. Yeah, that was so fun.
Yeah, and his gorgeous piano in the little space, and it was really special. But yeah, we sat side by side and we wrote this song, and it will always be a special one for me, and it will probably always be a special one for you. And I think the reason is partly because of Rod's kind of presence around it, you know?
Yeah, I actually think about that. The fact that we were able to write a song in the time that we took to write it, because it didn't really take much time at all. It kind of just came pretty naturally.
It did. It did.
And Rod, thinking about the fact that Rod was sitting on the steps and just listening, and he was right there. Yeah. And I didn't really realize until once we had sort of finished the song. I think had I known that, maybe it wouldn't have taken the amount of time it took. I think I would have been a bit more scared.
Yeah. No, he's a very sort of enabling soul. Is Rod. But yeah, this song came out of it, and I really love it. And the last time we sang the song was in Montreal. When was that? Last year, maybe July.
I think it was in July. Yeah, it was July, because I did the Jazz Fest like I think 2 nights before you, and then you came into town and had your show. And
that's right. Yeah. And you came on stage and everyone freaked out, and it was a really special moment. So why don't we repeat that in the virtual world?
Okay.
And so, if I'm not mistaken, this is the second F song I've sung today. It's an F major as well.
It really is an F day then.
Yeah, it really is, huh? So I might not remember. I'm quite bad at remembering lyrics, but I will do my best. You start the song, right? Is that right? Okay, here goes. Ready?
Yeah. I'm not a girl who needs many things. Yeah, in my world of diamond rings, but I feel, though I don't have a reason to.
I'm not a guy who gets out too much. Spend all my time chasing wanderlust. I know I'll go when my heart wants to tell me so.
One day it'll turn around.
One day,
when I know I found my world.
one day,
I've been searching far and wide to find the one that makes me feel alive. And so when I find what I'm looking for, you come to me through that open door. So in a world of our own, we know we all know
think it's working.
Now it's working. You gotta play your solo. It can happen. One day,
when I finally found someone,
one day, I'll
touch the sky and jump through until I find someone like you. My love, you're the one
that I'm looking
for.
You've come to me through that open door. We feel so free in a world of our own,
with
no we'll be home one day.
today.
One day. How did you do that?
That was good. Yay.
How did you beat the lag?
Well, basically, you have to be, it's not crazily difficult, but you just have to be aware of 2 times at once. So I need to stay in time with myself, but then listen and respond on your time frame.
Yeah, that sounds really easy.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's not crazy, but I like a challenge. And that song is like the perfect one because it's kind of like rubato. So it's like,
Yeah.
so if you're late, it sounds expressive. It doesn't sound wrong, basically. Oh, thanks for doing that. That really made my day. That was gorgeous.
That made mine. Thanks for having me on here.
Yay, you're utterly welcome. And I owe you a FaceTime, so I'll call you right after this.
Awesome.
Undeal. Thanks, Nikki.
See ya.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Yay, awesome. Tremendous, delicious. Well, you guys, that concludes my I look so sorry. That concludes the Instagram live stream of the day. Stay tuned for more. In fact, there might even be one tomorrow if you're very lucky. Got a very special guest who is lined up for tomorrow. If all goes to plan. So, be good, keep each other safe, and see you on the other side. Lots of love. Ciao.